Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're tackling a really big one. That moment in almost every job interview. Tell me about yourself.
hmm
It feels so simple, but it's often where people stumble, right? It's this tiny window. But wow, the pressure to make a great first impression is huge.
It really is. And it's tricky, because interviewers aren't asking for your whole life story.
Right.
And they're not just wanting you to repeat your resume back to them either. They've likely read it.
Okay.
What they're really trying to figure out are basically two key things. First, what's your attitude like towards work? What kind of person are you? Do you fit in?
The interpersonal stuff.
Exactly. And second, maybe even more critical, are you genuinely a good fit for this job right here, right now? And what can you actually do for the company?
What value do you bring?
Precisely. I mean, think about it. They might have hundreds of applicants. This is your chance. Maybe just 60 seconds to show you're the one,
Yeah.
the best one.
Okay, so it's high stakes. If this is that crucial moment, let's break it down. Because getting this right seems like it starts even before you say a word.
Oh, absolutely. The preparation, the groundwork. It's not just about the script itself.
So what are some of those things, those practical steps to get off to a really strong start?
Okay, well, think about punctuality. It sounds basic, but arriving, say, 20 minutes early, that's not just about not being late.
Right.
It gives you time to breathe, to settle your nerves, maybe even check out the reception area, get a feel for the place. It shows you're organized, you're serious.
It's like a silent signal of competence.
Exactly, a power move almost. And while you're there, in that waiting time, use it.
How so?
Reread your intro script, the one you've prepared. Glance over the job description again. It just helps lock it in, makes you feel, composed and ready.
Okay, so arrive early, use the time to prep mentally. What else?
Appearance. Dress professionally. It sounds obvious, but your clothes send a message about how much you want the job.
Mm-hmm. Shows you care.
Right. If you don't look like you care, why should they hire you? And then there's just general demeanor, good posture, a genuine smile, good manners.
It is things that add up.
Big time, like when you first meet them. A simple, clear, "Hi, my name is your name. I'm here for the interview. Thank you very much for seeing me," sets great tone.
Polite, direct.
Yes. And another small detail, don't just flop down in the chair. Wait until they invite you to sit. It's about respect, awareness.
These are great foundational points. They really do speak volumes before the actual question.
Yeah.
But okay, you're sitting down, you've done all that, and then they hit you with it. Tell me about yourself. What's the big mental shift needed right then?
Okay, this is critical. From the perspective of the CEO, the hiring manager, they're not asking about your parents or where you grew up or your dog's name.
Definitely not the life story.
Definitely not. Rambling on for ages about irrelevant personal stuff, that's a really common mistake. And honestly, it can sink your chances quickly.
So what should it trigger?
That phrase, "tell me about yourself," needs to flip a switch in your head. It should immediately translate to, what value can I bring to this company? What problems can I solve for them?
Ah, so it's not about me. It's about me for you.
Exactly. That's the core question they're implicitly asking.
That reframing is powerful. But does focusing so much on what's in it for them, the YIFM, does that make you sound, I don't know, robotic? Less authentic?
That's a really good question. It's a balance. You absolutely need to be yourself, be authentic, but you need to present your best self.
Like a first date?
Kind of like that, yeah. You lead with your strengths, the things
Mhm.
that make you a great catch, right? For the job in this case. So every point you make, even if it feels a bit personal, should ideally connect back to their needs.
Can you give an example of what not to do?
Sure. Imagine someone saying, "Well, I grew up using social media, so I started taking on clients, then I got married, and now I really need a stable job that's close to home." You see?
Yeah, it's all about their personal journey, not the company's needs.
Exactly. It's all me, me, me. You need to bridge that gap between your genuine skills and experiences and how they directly benefit the employer.
Okay, so mindset shifted, focuses on value. How do we actually structure this introduction? Are there, like, formulas or frameworks people can use?
Yes, definitely. Our research found a few really useful ones, giving you options. Let's look at 3 different approaches. First, there's Richard from CareerVids. He suggests 4 simple things.
Okay, simple sounds good. What are they?
1, talk about the skills and qualities you have that directly match the role. 2, discuss your relevant experience or qualifications. 3, mention a significant achievement work, life, whatever fits. And 4, Describe the type of person you are and what you'll do if they hire you.
Skills, experience, achievement, and your contribution. Seems logical. How would that sound in practice?
It could sound something like this. Thank you for the opportunity. Having studied the job description carefully, I'm confident I have the key skills and qualities you're looking for. For example, I'm a fast learner, I'm good at solving problems, and I can handle a heavy workload.
Okay. Hitting skills and qualities.
I also have relevant qualifications and a strong track record. In my last role, for instance, my supervisor praised me for finding ways to boost sales by improving our customer service approach.
There's the achievement.
The type of person I am, well, I always aim to be a positive influence, and I take responsibility for my own development. So, if you hire me, I believe you'll see a positive return on that investment very quickly.
Nice. Concise, hits all the points, and keeps bringing it back to value.
Yeah.
What's another approach? You mentioned Chetna from ChetChat has a more detailed one.
Yeah, Chetna offers a really comprehensive 10-step process. It's great because it gives specific advice for experienced people and for freshers, recent grads.
10 steps sounds like a lot. How's it broken down?
It's in 3 phases. Who are you, why you're qualified, and why you're here. Let's walk through it quickly.
Okay.
Who are you? Starts with 1. Greetings, formal, confident, eye contact. 2. Optional thank you, thanks for shortlisting me, something brief. 3. Your name clearly stated.
Simple enough start.
Then, why you're qualified. Step 4 is for experienced folks. Talk about your recent role, company, years there, maybe an award, and your impact. Like, for the last 5 years, I was sales manager at X company. Our team won Best Sales Team. I built key client relationships that grew our base by Y%. Show enthusiasm, proof.
And for freshers.
Step 5 is qualifications for them. Degree, specialization. Then share mini stories from projects, focusing on transferable skills, teamwork, problem solving, leadership, even if the project wasn't directly related.
Makes sense. Leverage what you have.
Step 6. Additional qualifications, any extra courses, skills like languages, software proficiency. Step 7. Adjectives use words like versatile, solution-oriented, determined. Step 8, optional hobbies passion only if relevant, like daily singing practice taught me discipline, or running marathons shows perseverance. Keep it short.
And family.
Step 9 is family. Chetna suggests generally leaving it out unless specifically asked. It's usually not relevant to your professional capability.
Okay, that covers qualifications. What's the last phase?
Why you're here. This is step 10, the closing. Explain why this job, why this company. Show you've done your research, connect your ambitions to their goals, sound excited.
Examples.
While I enjoy my current role, I'm ready for a bigger challenge and this position really excites me. Or, for a fresher, my passion for sports and my data skills make me want to contribute to an innovative company like yours. I know I can make a positive impact.
That's very thorough. I like how it guides you to tailor it.
Yeah.
Now, what about the super direct approach? You mentioned Dan Luck's 3S formula, success, strength, situation. That sounds very bottom line.
It is. Very CEO perspective, cuts right to the chase. It's quick and focuses entirely on employer needs.
How does it work?
First S, success. Start with I have been, or my background is. Briefly state your key achievement or specialty. Example for social media. I've been doing social media for 3 years, specializing in growing Facebook pages for businesses. I've helped dozens of clients increase engagement by, say, 300 to 500% in under 6 months.
Straight to results. Okay.
Second S, strength. Follow immediately with my strength is, or my real strength is. Example. My real strength is understanding what an audience truly wants. I pride myself on creating engaging content that people love and share.
Connects the success to a core ability.
Exactly. And the third S, situation. Conclude with what I'm looking for is, this is where you link your success and strength to this specific job. And here's the kicker.
Oh.
You end with a question to take control. Example. What I'm looking for is a company I can add real value to, generate a positive ROI for, and join a strong team. Is this what company name is looking for?
Wow, that's bold. Ending with a question flips the dynamic immediately.
It does. It invites them to respond and keeps the conversation flowing with you slightly more in the driver's seat.
Okay, 3 solid frameworks. Richard's 4 points, Chetna's 10 steps, Dan Luck's 3 S's. You pick one, craft your message, load it with value. But how do you deliver it? How do you make it sound natural, not like you're reciting something? That feels like the final crucial piece.
Absolutely crucial. Because a great script delivered poorly, well, it falls flat.
So, tips for delivery.
First, brevity. Aim for about 1 minute. Seriously. 2 minutes is probably pushing it. Keep it concise.
1 minute. Got it.
Second, practice for naturalness. This is key. Write it down, yes. Customize it for each job, highlighting your most relevant points for that role, but then
I think,
practice a lot.
but not memorizing word for word.
Exactly, not memorizing word for word. The goal isn't to sound like a robot, it's to internalize the key points, the flow, so it comes out sounding spontaneous, conversational, like you're just talking.
Okay, so learn the points, not the script verbatim. What else?
Condense your sentences sometimes, instead of lots of short, choppy sentences like, I am Sarah, I am 25, I studied marketing. Try blending them. My name's Sarah, I'm a 25-year-old marketing graduate. See how it flows better.
Yeah, much smoother, more natural.
And finally, presence, confidence. Make good eye contact, look at everyone if it's a panel. Smile, a real smile. Relax your shoulders, breathe. Project confidence, even if you have to fake it till you make it a little bit. And when you talk about your achievements, try to use a storytelling tone. Sound excited, genuinely happy about what you've done and what you hope to do for them. Enthusiasm is contagious.
So it seems, tell me about yourself. Far from being something to dread, is actually this golden opportunity. It's your moment to really step out from the page, show your value, and set the tone.
That's exactly it. It's your prime chance to show them who you are beyond the bullet points.
So the challenge for you, listening right now, is to take these ideas and apply them.
Yes. Think about it. For the job you want, what's in it for them? How can you distill your success, your strength, and your desired situation into a story that's concise, compelling, and makes them remember you and the unique value you offer? What's that one key thing you want them to take away? Mull that over.